Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
Boy.
Welcome back to the Kick with Fred and Seth. Intro time, right? Super Bowl time, right?
The Kendrick Super Bowl.
There are some things going down this week.
The big game.
The big game is happening Sunday. We're recording this, it's Wednesday?
Wednesday.
So,
Yeah, the hay's in the barn, man.
it's fast approaching.
All right. Chiefs-Eagles rematch from 2 years ago. Chiefs going for the three-peat. The Eagles got Barkley, though. They got Saquon. So what do you want to do? Do you want to start with predictions or you want to start with, like, topics?
So we just come out the gate, start with prediction.
What's your opening prediction?
I think, it switches.
Yeah.
It switches. I don't know. In the beginning, it was like, all right, Kansas City's getting a three-peat, which I still think, if I had to put it in percentages, it'd be like a 70 to 80% chance.
Okay.
But who do I want to win? Saquon Barkley has been putting in work.
You don't feel
Jalen Hurts has been putting in work.
you don't feel like a traitor saying that you want the Eagles to win the Super Bowl?
But I mean, yeah.
As a Cowboys, what do you mean? I mean, as a Cowboys fan, you don't feel icky?
This is where I'm torn.
Gotcha.
I don't want to see the Eagles win, but I want to see Saquon win. You know what I mean? Like, because Saquon was he carried my fantasy team. That was my number one pick. Saquon carried.
Did you win?
I did not win.
So who cares? I can see if you won, but you didn't even win.
Kansas City is getting a 3-peat. After much talk with my lawyers.
All right. So wait. So your initial prediction, not who you want to win. Your initial prediction is you
Kansas
think
City.
Kansas City. All right. Okay.
Kansas City has to take it.
That's my initial prediction also. I'm on ESPN.com. They have 67 experts that picked, and 61% of them are going with the Chiefs.
61%.
Yeah, so 41 are picking the Chiefs, and the other 26 are picking the Eagles. So it's 61 to 39% Chiefs. Expert prediction.
Ooh.
Why do you think so many people are picking the Chiefs?
Let me see.
Yeah.
I mean, they won the last 2 years. And not only that, I mean, let's be real about it. Patrick Mahomes is the golden child of the NFL right now. He is the face. And him and the refs, I believe him and the refs at least go out to brunch. At least once a month or something. Those guys are locked in.
They go get lobster omelets.
Yeah,
and
little Top Golf from time to time. Go bowling, like, these guys are locked.
Mimosas.
They're part of the same frat or something happened.
All right.
It's rigged.
Okay.
And Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Let's throw that in there.
So do you think that? Are you saying that you think it's like the NFL purposely favors the Chiefs so that they can win big games and get to the Super Bowl?
I think the NFL favors stories. And it's Hollywood at the end of the day, I think they favor good stories. I think having a team win a three-peat would be the first ever, obviously. So it's a good story. It's kind of crazy that Taylor Swift started dating this tight end, one of the best tight ends in the league right now, from one of the best teams in the league right now, arguably. And I don't know. I think that Patrick Mahomes is a cheat code. Even without all the funny refs, memes, or whatever, that man knows how to dissect another team's defense and on the fly We've seen this man do it without weapons from time to time.
I got some weapons.
Now he has weapons. But before the whole season, he really didn't. I mean, they were missing Pacheco, Kelsey. There was like this whole tight end debacle in the beginning of the season. Like none of the tight ends were getting any love, including Kelsey, which is one of the best ones. And I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so you think that the NFL wants the Chiefs?
Yes, they want the Chiefs to win.
Okay,
Which is why they took Luka from the Mavs. Conspiracy.
what does that have to do with Luka?
Oh, you didn't know?
What? Break it down for me.
Patrick Mahomes is a Mavs fan. And so he was very crushed when Luka left. But he sold Luka to have a 3 Heat championship. Sold him to LA. And now he's going to get what he wants.
What?
That's deep conspiracy stuff. Right?
Yeah, man. I'm not able to go tumbling down the rabbit hole with you. I haven't taken my medicine, so I can't take the trip. Okay. I'm not touching all that, except to say that the one thing that you said I do agree with is that Patrick Mahomes is ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Even without putting up like huge numbers, is when the game is on the line, he makes plays. It's like you can say, all right, well the refs are giving him all this love and all that type of stuff. Okay, but when the play is there to be made, he makes it.
That is true.
The dude is just he's really good. He's really good. And good quarterbacks generally win big games.
Make good moments.
So, who did they beat in the playoffs? They just beat the Bills.
Or Josh Allen. That's another good quarterback.
If he wanted to win a Super Bowl, then he shouldn't be on the Buffalo Bills.
The
That's
Bills
it.
are not that bad.
Okay.
Bro. The Bills are not that bad. They're not that bad.
Spell Bills.
Bills.
You know what that stands for?
What?
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. You've never heard that before?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, I've never heard one.
In
Is that what the Bills' whole franchise is about?
well, early 90s, they went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row.
Golly.
They lost 4 times in a row. So, since
How
then...
big the acronym for Cowboys is, too. Someone out there has one.
The Cowboys have actually won some, though. The Bills have never won a Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
I like Josh Allen. I think they have a good team, but...
He's decent.
He's good.
This man right here, though.
But
Quick shout out to this man right here. though.
Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels. Oh, man, if he would have won
Yeah.
first year, I was rooting for him.
It's interesting, man. How many, as a Cowboys fan, how many division rivals you seem to have a soft spot for?
I like the sport.
All right, so they beat the Bills. They beat the Texans. Oh, that was the game where everyone's saying they got the love from the refs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Bills beat the Ravens. Okay, and they had a bye. So, all right, so they had a decent road to the Super Bowl. Really, the Bills, I felt like the Bills were the best team.
To go up against them, yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
matchups were crazy.
they could have won that game.
Yeah, it was a shootout.
So, all right, so you got Chiefs,
It was a shootout.
but you want Saquon. For whatever reason, you have
Saquon's the boy.
the former Giant, current Eagle,
Yeah, just I don't know.
has the heart of the lifelong Cowboys fan.
I like good running backs. I like to see. When I first started like really getting into football was like beast mode season, you know, it was like beast mode fever,
Right.
And Marshawn Lynch is still like one of my favorite people to like watch on like little comedy sketches like from now. Like he's a funny dude, but like when you see, I don't know, like seeing a good running back, it's just like man, it's like just running through people. Like come on, like everyone loves a really good running back,
And he
Saquon
reverse
Barkley
hurdled a guy, so
is the
yeah.
He's the best running back out. Derrick Henry can't compare. That little shootout that they had was like, nah, bro. Saquon sat him down real quick. It's like
Saquon is the man. He's got the crown right now.
for sure, he is top dog.
He's got the crown right now.
He's a monster.
All right.
I think it'll be funny, you know. First year over there to win a ship. Be hilarious. And Jalen Hurts, I mean, you gotta give some credit to that guy too, because the tush push has ran its course for a while. I'm tired of seeing it. I hate it.
Isn't everybody?
I'm tired of seeing it. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the Eagles as it is. That's just rivalry, but
So the Packers
he's decent. You can't deny he's a decent quarterback.
decent is the right word.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fine.
Top 3, I wouldn't put him, but decent.
The Packers GM or president, somebody was like, "Yeah, we need to. The tush push doesn't require any skill.
Exactly.
It needs to be banned."
Ban it, bro. Ban it.
You think they should ban it?
Yes. like,
Why?
like, yes. Because then, if someone's smart enough, right? All you have to do is get to that line, which I mean, it's hard enough as it is, right? But you just get to that line, you tush push, boom.
So
And
don't let them gain 9 yards. Why are we gonna change the rules?
I guess.
Play some defense.
But, okay, what can stop the tush push then? Playing goal line at the
The
40-yard.
I get
Like-
the Bills didn't convert. They tried it multiple times, right? They couldn't get it.
Because he just, what can he squat again? It's like 4 something.
Jalen Hurts,
Yeah, he's basically a running back. He has the strength. He has the thigh strength of a running back.
probably.
That I think him and Saquon Barkley can both squat about like 400 to 500 pounds. Like that just doesn't make any sense. You're throwing the ball. You have an arm. That boy had just like he's going in 4x. He puts it in 4x4 as soon as he is at the goal line. It's like golly,
They're saying 600.
600.
There's a video of him at Oklahoma squatting 600 pounds.
How much 600 pounds is?
Yeah,
You can
that's
squat that.
2 defensive linemen. I don't know, man. I like.
Let's ban the tush push. Ban him from using the tush push.
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes no sense. That's his move. That's his move though. That's their cheat of a move.
So
I don't know.
the Chiefs have a good defense, though. They haven't allowed a running back to go off all season.
They're solid.
I think like 18 games in a row, they haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher. So they have a good defense. They have a cheat code quarterback. They have an excellent head coach.
Who's ready to retire, right?
He said he's at least coming back for one
He's
more
ready
season.
to get out of there. Andy Reid, leave.
If you win 3, you got to try for 4, right?
Nah, that's crazy. He said he was gonna retire after that.
He ain't gonna retire.
He's gonna retire for 3.
Why would he
Because
retire?
he made history. You're making history. You're gonna make history again by going for 4.
Why not?
Crazy.
Especially when it's like
Maybe that'll be the story. Maybe they win this one. All right, there you go. And then here comes some star stopping them named Deion Sanders.
Shadur.
Shadur. That's another thing. Next year is going to be crazy. That has to have its own episode as it is.
We'll do some draft stuff.
Wait.
All right, what else is going on with the Super Bowl? Oh, the halftime show. All right, halftime show. Who is it? Some guy who's all of a
dude.
sudden became popular
Yeah,
this year.
some new guy out there. Some city of Compton or something like that, and
Okay.
he's new on the scene. He just had some beef with one of the greatest rappers to ever live, and boy, K-Dot's coming to Super Bowl, baby. Shoo!
How
The K-Dot.
like go back 5 years and just say like who
What? So
we're
that's
gonna give one of these.
2020.
Yeah, let's go back to 2020, right?
Okay.
And say, all right, you pick one, Kendrick or Drake for halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Oh, it would be Drake. I would love to see Kendrick, but back in 2020, I mean, even COVID times, like it was just Drake at that point.
Before 2024,
Actually,
it was
no,
always
hold
Drake,
on.
wasn't
I
it?
don't know.
I mean, Kendrick had the Grammys. He had that big Grammys
I don't
performance
know.
a few
What
years
am I
back, right?
saying? I don't know. But 2020.
At any point before the beef.
I have to retract my statement.
When would it have been Kendrick?
I mean, after Humble, after DNA, after the Black Panther album, that he had a crazy little run right
Black
there.
Panther album was, that was a moment. That was definitely a moment.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm retracting that statement. It still would have been a toss up.
Okay, even if you call it a toss up, all of a sudden it's Drake. I mean, I'm sorry, it's Kendrick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not even. There's not even a
There's
debate.
no debate on what it is right now. Yeah, it's just he is by himself, which I don't know.
The boy got 5 Grammys.
Fried him off a diss track.
Right?
Off a diss track. How you get 5 Grammys off a diss track?
And Drake is doing everything he can to make this go away. And
Oh yeah.
nothing is working.
Nope. Supposedly, that's why he did the whole I'm gonna sue UMG, blah 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 blah, for getting involved in this beef. So supposedly that's why he did it, so that way, if the NFL allows Kendrick to perform it at the Super Bowl, then it would be like the NFL is taking part in the boosting of this song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what? He's gonna sue the NFL?
Jake's suing Universal Media Group. I mean, arguably
He's
bigger than the NFL.
and he's gonna lose that one.
He's getting cooked.
I don't know what's gonna happen with none of these lawsuits, but like, how is he the first rapper to respond? Now we're talking about the beef. We get back on the Super Bowl show, but is he the first rapper to respond to a diss track with a lawsuit?
Yeah, I think so.
I
think so.
There may be somebody out there that no one remembers or cares about, but that kind of says why you don't respond to a diss track with a lawsuit, right?
Yeah, there has to be. This has to have happened before, but I don't know. Maybe not. I think things are just settled in different ways. Probably. I think Jake is the one that just kind of softened up a little bit. And
well, he's always kind of soft, but anyway. Maybe we should scrub that, but whatever.
Jake, come on our podcast. We'll take anybody.
You're not invited. Drake is not invited.
Definitely not invited.
You're not invited. Sorry. All right, so it's Kendrick, the biggest. That's the other thing. Because last year, this time, the biggest star in the world was Taylor Swift. And now maybe it's Kendrick.
And they have a song together.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, though.
They're going to play Bad Blood.
It would kind of be perfect.
The remix.
I doubt it, but we'll see, I guess.
Have you seen the memes where it's like Taylor was dancing to Not Like Us? And like she was really aggressive at the Grammys with like dancing, how she was like getting down with it. And they were like, Drake has to do a diss check on Taylor for the way she's dancing. Like, bruh.
I did not see that.
Taylor made Freestyle. One of Drake's diss tracks.
Okay.
Maybe Drake knew it all along.
Who's gonna be on?
Biggest the.
Who's gonna come out with him? With Kendrick.
So supposedly, that's why I grab my iPad. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, it's gonna be SZA. Well, obviously, it's gonna be SZA.
Right.
And Absol. Those are the ones announced so far.
So Absol is gonna be on the halftime show, and 80 million viewers are gonna be like, "Who's that guy?"
That's crazy. You can't. Who's that guy on Absol?
You think the Super Bowl audience is gonna know who Absol is?
I don't think. Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah. Absol is not. As much as he likes to stay kind of like out of the limelight or whatever, I think he has enough credibility to where people are like, all right, people know him already. Like, Doechii won a Grammy, right? Just came out. Who is this chick, bro? Like, but people know her name now.
Sure.
Right? So, I mean, people have to know about Absol. He's. Like,
no, okay, I'm not saying they don't know about him.
Yeah, but like
I'm saying when he comes out on stage.
Oh, in front of all those People in New
People,
Orleans?
hey, like, who? Do you know who that is?
They're gonna know in New Orleans. It's the
Ain't gonna be nobody from New
stadium.
Orleans at the Super Bowl. It's gonna be
It just be Kansas City.
no. It's gonna be corporate people.
Oh yeah, they probably won't know who he is. But the rest of the world knows.
But even on TV, like, think about the people in your life. How many of them, the people that you're going to be watching the Super Bowl with, how many of them do you think recognize
no
Absol?
Absol? I would say at least half, which is not a big amount.
I think you're overestimating the people that you're going to watch the Super Bowl with.
Yeah, Absol is a meme. He has a meme with.
So it's gonna be like, oh, that's that guy from that meme.
Yeah, exactly. That's
not
the
gonna
guy,
be that to
That's the guy
Absol.
who wanted to sock. What's that?
Half the people you're going to be there with are gonna be like, hey, I saw him on a TikTok.
No. Don't do so like that. He just came out in Might Delete Later, where he was running back and forth with J. Cole, which was a crazy track. And he's known. And then he's like part of TD, like he gets shot up by Kendrick all the time. And I mean, he's in that. I can't think of the interviewer's name. Who's the quirky interviewer? I hate that word quirky. I don't even know why I just use that. Scratch that.
Maybe it fit.
But he is a quirky personality.
It's a guy.
Yeah, it's a dude.
For what outlet? Like sports?
No. He just interviews.
Oh, are you talking about Kai Cenat?
No.
You know Kai Cenat.
Yeah, no. He's an interviewer. Like his whole thing. That's his whole shtick. He's like an interviewer.
Describe him.
He wears like crazy like clothes, like plaid and like bright colors.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Glasses. And he's like, dude, that dude. Oh, I can't think of his name.
But not a sportscaster.
No.
So he's just a YouTube guy.
He's just a YouTube.
Oh no, I don't know who he is.
It's everyone knows who he is.
Not me.
Nardwar. You've never heard of Nardwar?
Are you talking about the sea creature with the horn that comes out of it?
There's no way you don't know about Nardwar. There's no way you don't know about Nardwar.
You talking about narwhals?
No, Nardwar.
Which are real, by the way.
Yeah, not the porpoises.
Okay.
Nardwar.
All right. So he's gonna get interviewed by a narwhal.
Crazy how you don't know who Nardwar is.
Nah, I don't know who dude is.
No?
Nah.
We have to watch some Nardwar clips.
Sure.
We have to watch Nardwar clips.
Sure.
He'll tell them something like their rap name from when they were like in 5th grade, and they'll start tripping out. Like, how do you know this stuff? Like, and people have crazy reactions to his questions, like what he knows.
He be doing research.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's what he's known for. Like people are like, so Absol was like, bro, like if you say anything crazy, I'm gonna sock you in your mouth. I'm gonna punch those glasses off.
First off, I'm gonna just let you know now before I even tell you who I am. If you say something too weird, I might punch you.
You are Ab?
So don't forget the dash though.
Ab-Soul. Did that tattooed in Egypt do that?
How you know that? Say something like that again. Knock them frames off.
And he'll say like some crazy stuff. He's like, I'll let that slide. I'll let that. He just like obviously he's doing it for a meme, but
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why I went on a tangent about Nardwar.
I don't know.
But Absol's gonna be there. SZA's gonna be there, and people are suspecting J-Rock.
Okay.
Also, supposedly, this is Wednesday, right? The 5th. Supposedly, Lil Wayne came out and said that he has an announcement tomorrow for the fans of New Orleans. So no one knows what that means. But possibly, maybe.
Would they announce something in advance?
Card rights. I mean, maybe he might announce it. Hey, man, I'll see y'all at the Super Bowl, man.
Why wouldn't he just come out?
Don't you? Why wouldn't he just come out and say it?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't he just show up during the performance?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to announce that he's sorry. Maybe it's an apology.
Okay.
And now he's going to get put on. I don't know.
Sorry for what?
For getting mad at Kendrick.
Oh.
For getting jealous, pretty much. And being, he had like this entitled attitude that he is
in
going
what
to get it.
world did Lil Wayne think he was going to get chosen to do the Super Bowl halftime show? Like I get being hopeful. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, man, it's gonna be in New Orleans, maybe they'll call me to do the halftime show. That'd be dope. Like I get that. You toss a penny in a fountain, whatever. But he was never gonna get chosen for the halftime show, right?
Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance on earth.
All right, so a halftime show should go off.
It'd be crazy.
All the set list. Does he start with Not Like Us or does he end with Not Like Us? Because one or the other, right?
If he's even able to play it.
Why wouldn't he be able to play it?
Well, because the whole lawsuit thing. So if he's able to play it, I don't know.
You know how 61% of experts said that the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
100% of experts say that Kendrick is going to play
Us?
Not Like Us.
That'd be crazy. I don't know. I think he might probably end with it, maybe.
Because what else is?
You end with it.
What else has to be played? Like it's 12 minutes.
So much. It's only 12 minutes.
The halftime show is
Why
12
did I think
minutes.
it was 30?
What?
I thought it was 30.
Halftime might go 30 minutes, but the halftime show is 12 minutes.
I could have swore it was like 30 minutes. It's 12
Usually
minutes.
lasts-
Okay, well then.
Now I'm getting conflicting information.
I don't know.
So, I mean, that 12 minutes was kind of specific. It feels like I knew that.
Yeah, where did you get 12 minutes?
I think
A
that,
12-minute halftime.
yeah, usually the Super Bowl halftime show lasts 12 to 15 minutes. Rihanna's was 13. Usher's was 15, which
Kendrick does 15. Let's say he has to do 15. I don't know, why would Usher, on what planet do we live on where Usher has 15 minutes
slow down.
and Kendrick doesn't
Slow
have
down.
15 minutes?
Slow
There's
down.
no way you put Usher
Slow
on
down.
Kendrick's level like that.
So, that was Super Bowl 58, right? Oh, that was in Las Vegas. I was thinking it was in
He was
Atlanta.
playing some of his new stuff.
Yeah, and it was kind of like, hey, listen to my new stuff. I wasn't feeling it,
You think he would have 15 minutes of old stuff that he would have been able to play?
bro. See, you're too young. You're too young. That's all that is.
After he confessed.
Confessed to what?
Confessed
Are you
twice.
talking about confessions?
After he had 2 confessions, I think there would have been slim pickings after that.
Actually,
No.
he did play some. He did play some old bangers, and I was like, "Oh man!" I remember I could go through the text group chats. Usher got jams, bro.
He had a banger.
Yes, he had bangers. Usher had bangers,
Usher does have bangers.
but I still wasn't like all over the halftime show.
Nah, yeah.
But yeah, 12 to 15 minutes. Right. So what's that? 6 songs. He'll medley it up, so maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah. He had 9 songs. It's not bad.
So what does he have to do?
What does he have to play?
Yeah, what's definitely on the list?
Okay. He has SZA. Let's break it down.
So that's the one from the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah,
right?
all the stars.
All the stars.
Definitely in there. Not Like Us, definitely in there. That's 2. I think Humble has to be a banger. So Humble has to sit in there somewhere.
Yeah.
At least as a intro or the beat or something, medley, you know? So I would put Humble in there. That's 3. All Right. Has to happen.
Yeah.
That's a banger right
It
there.
does.
I really, really want to see the Family Ties with Baby Keem. Like those trumpets. If he starts off like that. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be sick. So I'm gonna put that for 5. From GNX, and with everything happening in the current world right now, I think he would bring out. I say hot take. I say he brings out that Spanish singer, the one that he like kind of sampled on
Yeah.
a lot of his tracks.
That ain't gonna happen.
The mariachi singer.
That'd be dope,
And
but yeah, I doubt
I
it.
think. I mean, Trump's gonna be attending. I wouldn't put it past Kendrick to do it. And then I think he plays Hey Now, because I think Hey Now was like, it's a catchy beat.
You didn't give me nothing from Good Kid, Mad City. You
Swimming
didn't give me
Pool-
nothing
Swimming Pools
from.
is gonna play. Okay, that's only 6.
Swimming
That's only
Pools?
6.
I was thinking Mad City, but I
Mad City?
don't know if that one actually goes off. But
Oh no.
um,
That
that would be a statement if he played that though.
he could play Compton.
Yeah.
I mean, he might
See-
he might return the favor to Dre. You know,
Yeah,
bring him back.
that would have made sense for the one in LA
Right?
a couple years ago.
So we need 2 more.
Black as Berry, probably not.
Nah. Yeah, people are saying he's gonna do King Kunta because it's Black History Month, but I don't know. Even that one is. That one's.
I could see him not doing anything from Black as Berry.
You mean from?
From
That's crazy.
no, don't put it on me.
Because I can't remember.
I just had it in my head too. It's the
To
one he
Pimp a
won.
Butterfly,
Yeah,
To Pimp a
the one he won
Butterfly.
all the Grammys for. Yeah. Well, the first one he won all the Grammys for. It's right here on my screen. All right. Oh, you said all right. That one's on.
All right, yeah. All right has to happen. All right has to happen.
Yeah. So
Let's see. What are the ones he is not doing poetic justice? Why someone would put that is crazy.
I think it'd be hilarious
A
if he
Drake,
did.
Kendrick Lamar. Like check this hot take. A Drake. And this is from Screen Rant. I don't know why they're doing the Super Bowl and Kendrick Lamar, but it says a Drake and Kendrick Lamar reunion would collectively break the Super Bowl and the internet. That's not obviously. Kendrick could choose to be humble and bring out Drake for their 2012 classic hit "Poetic Justice." I don't think
That's not gonna happen.
That's
There's
not
zero chance of that happening.
Yeah.
Zero chance.
This
Like
man is
Kendrick hasn't done anything in the last year and a half to be like, you know what, we're gonna kind of squash this.
Yeah, let's watch the beef.
No. Like he just put out an album basically.
Hey, you know that
It was a line of black powder to a giant keg of explosive material. Like
I remember that whole weekend we beefed with each other, and then I wrote this song, and it got 5 Grammys, and everyone on the Grammys was singing that you were a pedophile, and that's nah, that's
well,
not
anyway, do you want to come to New Orleans with me?
Yeah, anyway, come over to New Orleans with me.
Yeah, doubtful.
You bring Lil Wayne.
All right, and then this is what Vox says about Not Like Us. Says Drake is suing UMG for promoting the song, not Lamar for making it. So the risk of Lamar getting in trouble for performing the already widely played song is pretty low, according to First Amendment litigator Ken White. You like how I name dropped some guy that I've literally never heard of before?
Yeah,
So,
Ken White.
Yeah, Ken White said he's good, so he's gonna play Not Like Us. Shout out to Ken White. So, all right, so you got a good feel. You should play Phil actually. Anyway, so 8 or 9 songs. All right is definitely there. I think Not Like Us is definitely there. All the Stars is definitely there.
Squabble Up, that new one that he has.
Yeah, well,
or
yeah.
TV Off.
I think he'll play. See, that's a showstopper. I think he'll play at least 2 from
Turn the
from
TV
new
off.
one.
It's like he wrote that for the Super Bowl.
Well, maybe,
Turn the TV off.
maybe. Like he already knew he had the spot, so he's definitely gonna do some stuff from his new album. And what's smart about it, unlike what Usher did last year, where Usher was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm doing the Super Bowl halftime show this week. Here's my new album,
Yep.
so that you guys can recognize some of the songs that I'm gonna play in 72 hours."
Yeah.
When most people put on the Usher album and then were like, you know what, this makes me want to hear Confessions. This makes me want to hear 8701. Like, it's not like they spent
Where's the old Usher at?
3 days just learning all the songs on his new album.
Yeah, just get ready for the concert.
Just so that they could sing along with the
those
Super Bowl
12 minutes.
halftime show, right? But unlike that, Kendrick actually put his album out months in advance. And now it's on the streets. It's hot. Everybody loves it. So now he can do 2 or 3, maybe 4 songs from the new album.
Yep. King's Dead. Might
All right.
bring out J-Rock for that one.
So
And Like That.
Typical halftime show is 12 to 13 minutes. Usher went 15 last year. Rihanna went 13 the year before. So how many minutes is Kendrick's halftime show going to be?
Let's see.
What's your prediction?
My prediction,
Yeah.
I think he's at least going to go 15. He has to at least go 15.
You think he's going to go 15?
He has enough to go 15. The longest Super Bowl performance was Usher
Yeah.
with 15-minute performance. He topped Lady Gaga in 2017. That lasted 13.5. Now he goes 15. Or he just goes 16. Let's top it again. 16 minutes.
He doesn't really seem to care about rules. Doesn't care about feelings.
Nah. Let's go ahead and double down.
Right. I'm gonna say 14.
14 minutes?
I'd say he's gonna go 14 minutes. 14-minute halftime show. Yeah. I say 14. You say 15.
I'm going to say 16.
You can say 16.
I'll say 16.
All right. Okay. All right. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll say 16. Or 18.
He's not going 18 if he'll knock it off.
It's the 6 where Drake is from times. Nah.
You can spin a conspiracy out of nothing.
Conspiracy. Gronkowski's coming
You making a
back.
conspiracy out of how long Kendrick's halftime show is going to be. That's impressive.
He's smart about it, you know? He's
All right.
possible.
Okay. So that's the halftime show. Who do you think is going to be ahead at which team is going to be ahead at halftime?
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, matter of fact.
Hollywood, right? Let's dive into that.
The game is in New Orleans.
It's in New Orleans.
Neither of the teams are from LA.
Hollywood.
Why do you keep bringing up Hollywood?
Because it's all about theatrics,
Sure, okay.
you know?
So you have the game, you have the halftime show. That's not theatrics enough?
No, we need to keep going.
All right, so what were you saying?
I think that it's going to be Eagles up before halftime.
Okay.
And people are going to be locked in, ready to see Patrick Mahomes lose. And he's just going to pull out some crazy.
You can go Neo on him?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to go Tom Brady, lock in for the next 2 quarters, and bring it back.
All right. So Eagles up at halftime. Let me ask you about some of these other
Or we go
prospects.
into the first. Has there ever been a Super Bowl where they go into OT? Oh,
Last year's went in OT.
That's right.
And then the one with the Falcons and the Patriots went in OT.
We're going OT. Theatrics.
All right. Let's see. Saquon Barkley. Over or under 112 yards. Chiefs have not allowed a 100-yard rusher in 18 games.
Over.
Over. So, like, me giving you that stat kind of just dared you to say over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna dare Saquon Barkley to go over.
All right. Saquon Barkley to score 2+ touchdowns.
Ooh.
Come on, man. Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
I go under on that one.
Under. So, not just rushing touchdowns. He can also catch a touchdown. What do you think?
2 touchdowns in the Super
2
Bowl?
touchdowns.
I think they're going to be on him. The thing is, I think they're going to be on him heavy. I think they're betting against the tush push. You know what I mean? Like, everyone would count on the tush push, right? When you get to the goal line. So I think I think the best thing for the Eagles is to trick people and be like, all right, cool. You know, let's go with, we got Saquon Barkley here. You know, he's one of the best. Let's not pull a Pete Carroll and not use one of the best
Right.
running backs in the league right now and not use them. I think they're going to use Saquon Barkley, and I think he's going to get stopped. So I would give him at least 1 touchdown. I don't think he's getting over 2.
Okay.
I don't think so. He might, though.
Saquon longest rush, 25 yards, 25 and a half actually.
For the theatrics of it, I say he breaks a tackle. And I think he at least gets 20-yard rush.
A 20. This is 25. You want to dance on the fringes? Come on, 25.
Yeah, I would go 20.
No, so you don't think he'll hit 25?
What's his longest?
Barkley has gone over this number in 2 of Philadelphia's 3 playoff games and 7 times during the regular season. His longest I don't have in front of me, but it's much longer than 25 yards.
Nah, their defense is gonna be locked in on him. I give him 20.
They have a good defense. They are going to be locked in on him, but
I give him 20 because of his athleticism.
if he doesn't pop a big run, I don't think they're going to win.
No. So he has to go. He has to go for what?
I think Saquon has. I don't necessarily think that he has to have a big total yardage game.
No.
But I think he has to at least have
big plays.
2 big plays.
So
like
for what?
30, 40 yards. He at least has to get free for a couple of big plays. At least. Because if he doesn't, now you're saying Jalen Hurts is gonna beat the Chiefs defense.
That's true. This is true. Which I hope he doesn't. I don't know.
He had a couple big throws in the playoff game against the Commanders.
He's gonna revert back to his old ways. You know, he's gonna.
Who, Hurts?
Yeah, he's gonna Lamar Jackson. You know, he had Henry there, but when the time came to it and under pressure, you just revert and it's like, all right, I'm gonna run this thing. Like I count on only me to do what needs to be done.
He can't run like Lamar.
Lamar do be
Which nobody can run like Lamar.
Nah.
But like he's. And I know, like, it sounds like I'm hating on Jalen Hurts, and I'm not. But he's, like the 12th best quarterback in the league, 12 to 15.
Right now.
And I'm not talking about fantasy.
Just in general.
He's top 5 fantasy. I'm talking about, like, you want a quarterback that's going to win a game for you.
Would you put Dak Prescott over him?
Don't do this to yourself.
I'm just asking. Because you seem to think very highly of Prescott, so I'm very curious to see.
I think
where you rank him.
Dak is a better quarterback than he gets credit for.
You're not gonna put him above 12.
So now I need a piece of paper.
That's all right,
so I can make a list.
Who is the 11 coming in front of Jalen Hurts? I don't see it.
All right, here let me.
I'll give him top 10.
Okay, you'll give him top 10, but you won't give him 12.
No.
All right. Just that, since you're going to make me seem like I'm crazy.
In no order. Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes, obviously.
Okay.
Joe Burrow.
Right.
I would put... I'll put Jaden Daniels up there.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson, obviously.
Right.
Who can I put over him?
CJ Stroud.
Not fan of Stroud, but
Okay.
I would put him over him, though. I would put him over him.
Jared Goff.
Oh, obviously, yeah. Jared Goff.
Okay. Jordan Love.
Ooh.
Justin Herbert.
Herbert's getting over him.
Okay. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Yeah.
You're putting Baker Mayfield over Jalen Hurts. Well, okay, here's one.
We just didn't have a good season.
Let me give you a couple. These are. I'm interested to see what you're gonna say about these.
Where's the ranking at? You're gonna do the fantasy ranking?
No, let me give you this. Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Which one was that dude again?
Niners.
I didn't really like them.
Okay. Matt Stafford from the Rams.
Stafford is decent. Surprisingly, Stafford is decent.
Stafford or Hurts? Like, we're in the playoffs. Now I get to just assume you get to choose your quarterback when the playoffs start.
I'm picking Hurts.
You're picking Hurts over Stafford.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, though. Stafford is...
We at least got something to talk about, right?
Yeah.
You might have him at 9. I might have him at 12, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but Patrick Mahomes.
Obviously, he's number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So...
Yeah.
That's the conversation that I'm talking about. All right. You want another prop bet?
Yeah.
Well, not a bet. It's not a bet. Who's gonna be Super Bowl MVP?
Super Bowl MVP will have to go to Travis Kelce. I think Taylor Swift has paid enough money for that prize for him. I think they will enjoy their whatever kind of truck they have to give to those boys this year. Yeah, new
I wonder what they do with those
2025
trucks.
Tundra going to Travis Kelce, and
Is that where, like, you look at the YouTube videos and they find these cars that have been in a barn for
yeah, it's probably what it
15
is.
years? It's the Super Bowl winning.
100%. Like what, bro? I have a Maybach. Why are you giving me this 2026 Corolla?
All right. So you got Eagles up at halftime, but you now moment of truth. Well, no, before we get your final
He
prediction.
was up at halftime. Yep.
Before we get to the final prediction, why is everyone so anti Taylor Swift?
The league,
No, I mean football
fans. I think just because of the attention it draws, honestly, because there's this whole thing where she's here now, and media is media, and coverage is coverage, and so like it doesn't matter who their girlfriends or spouses are or whatever. They're not panning to anybody else, but because she's Taylor Swift, they're gonna pan to her every time Travis Kelce makes a catch, or So I think they're just tired of seeing her, and also like, imagine this: like, imagine trying to get your wife to watch football with you for years. Nah, I'm not interested. Now I'm going over my girlfriend's house. Yada yada yada. And all of a sudden, she's sitting right next to you while you're watching the Chiefs game, and you're wondering why is she having this sudden interest in football? Well, it's because Taylor Swift is there.
So now you got bad blood.
Exactly. Now you got that song's gonna get played.
Okay.
Bad blood.
So, by the way, how many times will they show Taylor Swift on the broadcast?
Oh man. Over under on
6.
that one. 6? Nah. They're at least showing her 2 times.
How many times do you think they showed her during last year's Super Bowl?
I want to say they show her 2 times. I want to show that they at least show her 3 times a quarter. 3 times.
3 times a quarter?
3 times a quarter. 3 times a quarter, easily. They're gonna show her 3 times a quarter. This is a big game for Kansas City and for Travis Kelce. 3 times a quarter, she's gonna get showed.
So Super Bowl last year, she was on camera for 55 total seconds, 11 times.
That's crazy.
Man, that's almost 3 times a quarter.
That's what I was saying.
So yeah, 6 seems low.
Yeah, 3 times a quarter is, I think, the amount right there.
All right, here's my little Taylor Swift rant.
Let's hear it.
All right, I'm born in the 80s, kind of a child of the 90s, right? What?
I was gonna hit you with it.
Go ahead. I didn't say my age, so
Yeah,
I didn't give you the opening. All right. So in my lifetime, biggest stars that I care about, right?
Just in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
Pop, sports, whatever. It's
The 80s is the king of the pop stars, so I mean, that's,
okay, it was, and
yeah.
into the 90s, but there was one person that stood above everybody else.
no,
Michael
Mike
Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah.
Like, it's not even close.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't think there will ever be anybody who's as famous as Michael Jackson again.
Impossible.
Michael Jordan. All right, like, just people in overseas, like the 92 Olympics when they went over there to Barcelona, like, people are stopping them in the streets.
That's crazy.
In Spain.
That's wild.
Okay. And he'd only won one. No, he had won 2 championships by then. But
No.
Michael Jordan, like, I'm wearing his shoes right now. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What you got?
Some loafers.
Those aren't Jordans,
My loafer 3s right here.
right? But you got some.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
So Taylor Swift's popularity last year, separate from the NFL, was approaching Michael Jackson's status. Like the Eras Tour.
What's crazy?
It was nuts.
Yep. It was crazy. I mean,
And-
the movie edited. People
Like,
went and watched the movie. Sold out movie.
That level of fame is rare now, especially the staying power that it had because it was like a year and a half.
That's true.
Like she hit some serious heights.
Yeah.
And then, okay, why she started dating Travis Kelce or not, right? Okay, you want a conspiracy theory that's fine. But she was. So
She's locked in with them too.
So why wouldn't the NFL tap into her popularity and her fame if she's just coincidentally dating one of the most likable players on one of the most popular, most winning teams?
It's true.
So I didn't get the hate, and also the thing is, like, her success was just like her doing her thing. I am not a Taylor Swift fan. I don't listen to her music. Like,
She's locked in.
she did her thing.
Yep.
I didn't understand all the hate. And if she's helping your girl to like football, then
It's even better.
yeah, now it's like, nah, I can't. No honey-do list today. You know,
Nah,
the Chiefs
yeah.
are on. Why don't you come watch with
Yeah,
me?
exactly. She's there before you are.
Right?
And Taylor Swift is on. Like, what? You mean the Chiefs, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're saying 12 Taylor Swift appearances?
At least.
All right.
At least. And we're not counting. This is just straight football. We're not counting halftime.
No, this is like during the game,
Okay.
from like during gameplay.
Okay. She's gonna get some during halftime too.
So not pregame, not postgame, not halftime.
Got it, yeah.
Just during the game.
Yeah. Taking the above on the 12 right there.
Man, all right. I think that they have kind of cooled off on it, so I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna say 8. So then, final predictions. Who wins the game, and who's the Super Bowl MVP?
My prediction is Chiefs win. Travis Kelce MVP. Yeah.
You got a score? Is it a close game? Is it?
I think it's gonna be a close game. Yeah, I would say it's gonna be. I say it's gonna be a pretty close game. I don't know. What would be a good number? I'm gonna say 28. 31.
28-31.
I'm gonna say they're gonna win by a kickoff.
Chiefs win 28-31. Okay.
They win by kickoff. They win by a field goal. I mean, win by a field goal.
I think it's going to be close.
That's how tight I think it's gonna be.
I think it'll be close. And you said Travis Kelce is Super Bowl MVP. Okay. I don't think Travis Kelce will be Super Bowl MVP.
Who do you think is getting Super Bowl MVP?
Well, that depends on who wins.
Well, the Chiefs are gonna win.
I'm gonna zag.
This is part of the script.
I'm gonna zag. I'm gonna say the Eagles win.
Oh, and Saquon Barkley gets.
Yeah, I think the Eagles win. Saquon. I'm gonna take Saquon like 140 yards, 2 total touchdowns, 2 or 3 big plays.
Just a beast.
Yeah, I think Saquon brings him home.
He's gonna give it to the Chiefs. Ooh,
The dude is good, man. And they have a good offensive line.
They
They
win
play
Las
complementary
Vegas.
football. And so I think it's gonna be Eagles over Chiefs. I'm gonna say final score 27 to 23. Eagles over Chiefs. Saquon has a big game and wins Super Bowl MVP. That's my prediction. And I have no dog. Like, I'm a Colts fan, right? At no point this season was anyone like, maybe the Colts can win the Super Bowl this year. Literally, no one
You
said
guys had
that.
shimmers of light at certain points.
Okay, I'm not going to debate that because it doesn't matter. At no point did anyone say the Colts are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
That's true.
All right. And by the way, the Colts are the only team that Patrick Mahomes has not beaten in the regular season,
That's crazy.
aside from the Chiefs, of course. The only now he beat the Colts in the playoffs in 2019, I think it was 2018. was the year before Andrew Luck retired.
Downhill from there.
Still haven't recovered from that. I remember where I was.
Where are you guys in the draft?
14? Yeah, that's how far away from the Super Bowl we were. So anyway, my point is, like, I don't dislike the Eagles. I don't dislike the Chiefs. I have no beef, no bad blood. No dog in this hunt, but I'm taking the Eagles. I'm taking the Eagles.
For the sheer fact that they're Cowboy rivals. You Cowboy hater.
Got no hate against the Cowboys. Got no hate against the Cowboys. It's easy to pick on Cowboys fans.
Deion Sanders is all
all
that
that
save
is.
us.
They already hired a coach. Oh, you know what? We're going to do that next.
Wait.
Do that next.
Still coming to save us. We gotta get rid of that guy.
What are you Googling right now?
Deion Sanders. And why he won't come over and help us out?
You have Deion Sanders posters on your wall.
Yeah, like, please, bro.
Just got-
Come on over.
all right.
I don't
So
care about Colorado.
that's the Super Bowl 59 episode. I'm taking the Eagles. Who you taking? You're taking the
Chicken
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
All right. We'll see. Big game in 4 days.
Repeat. 4 days. Yep. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
There we go.
Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man.
All right. So life hacks.
Life hacks.
You got a life hack that's related to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I do.
All right. What you got?
And this is just of my own genuine thought process. So, what's a common problem that guys have at Super Bowl parties?
That guys have?
Yeah, guys.
Uh,
Over the age of 21.
so over the age of 21, so it's alcohol related.
Yes.
What is it?
You put your beer down, right?
Okay.
And you come back, and there's another beer that looks just like it right next to yours. And you're cooked now because you're like, which one is mine?
Oh.
Right? So if it's a bottle, grab the little sticker, peel off the corner, set it down, you know that's yours now. If it's a can, just turn your tab backwards. You know that's your, you come back, pick it up, all right, cool, this is mine, boom. And you're in the game. Now you will know how to track your beer and
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what's interesting about that one is you don't seem like the type of person to put your beer down.
Yes.
You know,
Sometimes you gotta go to the bathroom, you know?
before you finish your beer.
Yeah.
I guess. All right. I guess I got one related. So that's not necessarily Super Bowl related, but Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl party
Gotcha.
related.
Like viewing party. All right, makes sense.
That's a life hack. That's a for sure.
That's
life
fair. And you can apply that not only to Super Bowl, you can apply that to any social situation where there are
Exactly.
bottles and cans.
Right?
So just that's a bottle and can hack.
Yeah, plastic bottle can have.
So, all right, similar vein, but specific to watching a football game with a group of people, like a mixed group of people. And this one's a little bit harder to pull off.
Uh-oh.
Don't give up your seat.
Stay locked in.
Just whatever you got to do, don't give up your seat. Cause look, man, you there to watch the game, and there's other people who are there for other reasons.
That is true.
You know, the people are there to have a good time and to socialize with one another, and they want to talk, and you know, and then they get this prime choice seat that you picked out for yourself to watch the game without having to, you know, turn your head and, you know, hurt your neck and all that stuff. You give up your seat, and now they're sitting there, and either you got to be like, hey, that's my seat. And
Or
now,
go somewhere else.
now the vibe of the whole party has changed because you're a grown man arguing with somebody about a seat.
Yeah.
Just don't give up your seat to begin with.
Stay locked in.
Yeah, stay locked in, man. Do what you got to do. You know, strap up. whatever you got to do, make sure, or have a helper, like somebody who's like, hey, whenever I get up, I need you to come hold my seat.
So you wouldn't do the classic, leave the hat behind,
It's not good enough.
jack behind.
It's not good enough. People don't care.
Yeah, I know.
People don't care. People will move your stuff and they'll be like, I didn't see anything there.
Oh yeah.
What jacket?
A jacket.
Yeah.
You came with a jacket today?
So you have to have a person who has a voice that can be like, no, this seat is taken. So
You use that one.
might cost you, a few bucks. Might have to cash in a favor, but
Right.
it's like at the Grammys, they have somebody come and sit in the seats so that when they show the crowd, the
Yeah.
audience is never empty. You have a seat saver at your Super Bowl party, just for you, though.
Perfect. Combining our two life hacks, you could technically trade someone saving your seat. So, hey, you know what? You save my seat for me. When I come back, I'll grab you a beer.
Yeah, something. See, but you got to plan ahead, though. You got to
Sit next to a guy.
you got to make sure that that you're locked in there. So
Yeah, choose your seating partner.
right. All right.
I like that one.
The Super Bowl 59 episode. You said 16 minutes Kendrick halftime show.
Yep.
The Eagles will be up at halftime, but the Chiefs are going to win, and Travis Kelce is going to be Super Bowl MVP. I think the Eagles will be up at halftime. I think the Super Bowl halftime show is going to be 14 minutes. I think the Eagles are going to win, and Saquon is going to be Super Bowl MVP.
MVP.
So there we go.
Solid predictions.
Yep. So,
Sign us off.
all right, this is The Kick, Seth and Fred.
All I wanna be.
Yow.